All right. Good morning, you guys. Naturally, we'll start off with a technical error. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Now it's loading. I think my computer is just a little delayed, but it had some time off as well. So just trying to get the cobwebs out. But hi guys, welcome back. We are so excited to be starting up the videos again. Um, just a couple little announcements is that we will be starting up with the stretching and the mindfulness every morning at 10, like we had been doing back in June and before. And then what we're also doing is we're adding another class, another live video in the afternoons at 1:30 every day. And it's going to be more strength and endurance based. It's still going to be all chair based. If you want to modify, if you're able to modify, by all means, you can. But we're just going to kind of pump up the volume a little bit. And I'll probably even add a little bit of music, just kind of move our bodies a little bit more and engage some muscles as opposed to strengthening and breathing and relaxing. So if you're able to, we'd love for you guys to join for the afternoon videos as well. And hopefully they'll just be a nice complement to one another. So you can start the day, some nice gentle stretching, some breath work, some mindfulness like we're gonna do right now. And then come in the afternoon, get a little pick me up. We'll do a little bit more, like I said, some reps, some strengthening, all still chair-based and very easily modifiable to your needs, but just a little bit different version. So yeah, it feels a little weird to be back again, but I'm excited. It was definitely a day for a Starbucks pick me up. I also had to get my gears back going. So, yeah, we're just excited to reconnect with all of you guys and offer these classes, offer these services. So, hopefully, everyone is doing well out there. As always, give me a hello, say a comment, let me know what you're up to. And yeah, we just hope all of you guys are doing well and staying safe and staying healthy. So, as always, I do have a quote for today, and I really liked this one. It says, "Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try." And I think that is so relevant with anything in life. But right now, obviously, there have been a lot of changes. There's still a lot of uncertainty. And we don't know, right? We never really know what the future is going to hold. But I feel like even more so, there's this level of, oh, I don't know what it's going to look like next week, in a month. But we can't let that hold us back from still pursuing our goals and our dreams, or even just waking up every day, right? So I think that this quote today very much is resonating with me, and let me know if it resonates with you. But all we can do is try, right? And we might succeed, we might stumble, right? And success is always your own definition. So also don't let that hold you back. But we don't know if we don't try. So we're here today. Let's give it our best. And that try might look a little different for every person, right? Just getting out of bed, just showing up to these videos. That might be your try for the day. And that's perfect. That's exactly where you need to be. It might look a little different for someone else. So don't compare, don't judge, just try your best, make that decision, and let's get started, right? So as always, we'll go ahead, get into our starting position in the chair, and then we'll follow it up with some mindfulness, some breath work. We'll ease into it this week. But I'm just really excited to be back with all of you guys. So go ahead, get to your starting position, and let's get this going. All right, you guys. So, starting position, we will come with our feet flat on the floor. Bring your hips heavy. Feel your spine sit up nice and tall. Have your shoulders relaxed. And we're going to start, as we always do, with 3 deep breaths. If you wish, I invite you to close your eyes here as we inhale through the nose. Pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose. nose. Belly fills. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one. Deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, blink those eyes back open. Come on into the space that you're in. And we will get started with our stretches. I'm going to take a little sip of the tea here. All right. So it has been about, I think, a full month or maybe just a little over a month since we've done this. So I have it written down as I do all the time, but bear with me as we try today, right? As we try to get back into a rhythm, as we try to get restarted and readjusted. So we'll go ahead and start with our legs, our lower extremities. Go ahead and bring your legs straight out in front as best as you can. And we're going to begin by pointing, excuse me, and flexing our feet here. Good, so just starting to wake up the body, get the blood flowing, the energy moving. And I'll remind you guys, as always, if you are unable to see physical motion in the body, whether it's with this posture or another, that's okay. I invite you to close your eyes and see if you can watch as the body moves energetically. Nice job, you guys. And as always, keep the breath flowing with this, softly in and softly out. Awesome job, you guys. All right, go ahead and keep those legs straight out in front of you, but rest your heels down on the floor. And then you want to draw your toes back in towards your face. So you're flexing your feet here. Bottom of the feet are shooting and shining straight out. And then keeping a nice long spine, bring your fingers down towards your toes. And if you're anything like me, you're going to feel a lot of sensation in the back of your legs here. It's been a minute since I've done this stretch. So as I said before, we're trying, right? All we can do is try. Good. And then just start to settle. Notice the sensation. Maybe there's a difference from left to right or top to bottom. That's okay. Just begin to bring your awareness into the back of your legs and see what you feel. Good. Keep the breath moving here. Take another soft breath in. And then exhale. Slowly come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead and put a bend in your knees again. Bring your feet flat to the floor. And then you want to sit up nice and tall. Keep that spine long. We're going to go ahead and stretch the inside of our thighs, our hip adductors. So just drawing your knees in opposite directions here. You can just use the muscles of the legs, or if you want to offer a little extra push here, you can use your hands or a forearm. And that just might help deepen the stretch a little bit. Good. Keep that breath moving, slow and steady. Feeling into your body, feeling into sensation. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, slowly, slowly come back. Draw those knees in towards center. Awesome work, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome work. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the back of our hips here, our glutes, our external rotators, or internal rotators. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall once again. Feet are flat, hips are heavy, spine is long, and we'll start with the right leg here. So just draw that knee up into the chest. And begin to feel into the back side of your hip here. Now, if this feels okay, you can stay. You always have the option of crossing that leg over to the other side. That's just going to change the direction of the stretch, so you might feel a different sensation. None of it's necessarily right or wrong. It's just how it feels in your body. Good. Keep the breath moving. Sit up nice and tall as you breathe in. And maybe squeeze that leg a little tighter as you breathe out. Nice job, you guys. Take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly release, let it go. Awesome work, you guys. All right, we'll switch sides. So once again, sit up nice and tall. And now we'll bring our left knee up into the chest, into the torso. Once again, begin to feel into the back of the left side of the hip, noticing what arises. You can always stay here, or you have the option of bringing that leg over the other side, just maybe changing the pull of the muscle, changing the sensation in the hip. Good. Continue breathing. Inhale slowly as you lengthen the spine, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, gently squeeze that leg a little tighter, deepening the stretch. Nice job, you guys. Take another breath in and exhale, slowly release, let it go. Awesome work, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose, open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome work, you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our trunk here. So we're going to start with trunk rotation. So once again, come to the starting position. Feet are flat, knees are bent. Feel your hips heavy, grounding towards the floor as you sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, gently twist over to the right here. And you have a couple options with your hands. You can just let them down by your side. You can grab a hold of one leg, or you can even grab a hold of the back of the chair. Wherever you feel most comfortable, most stable. And then just ease into the stretch. Create space and length as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, maybe move into the space created. Ever so gently, physically, or maybe even just energetically. Nice job, you guys. Maybe the gaze comes over the right shoulder. Just feel into your body in this moment. Good. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, slowly return towards center. Let it go. Awesome work, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Inhale once again, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, gently twist over to the left this time. Good. Once again, taking the hand position of your choice, maybe on the leg, maybe on the chair. Keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Create length as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently twist a little deeper. Maybe the gaze comes over the left shoulder. Feeling into sensation, feeling into your body. Awesome work, you guys. Take another inhale. And exhale, slowly come on back. Nice work. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome work. All right, now we're going to go into our lumbar stretch. So that's our low back. So keeping your feet exactly where they're at, we're just going to round our spine forward and bring our hands down towards the floor. And that's just a guidance, right? And maybe your hands end up here. Maybe they're just at your knees. Wherever you're at, that's okay. Just start to feel into the body. Notice what feels okay in your body in this moment. And then just breathe. Maybe release the weight of the head over if that feels okay. Noticing what you feel all along the back body, specifically in the low back. Good. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly roll on up. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead and give yourself a minute here to reset. After you're upside down like that, the blood can flush out, right? Maybe you feel a little lightheaded. Just take a moment here, take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Let everything settle, restabilize. Good. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and work into the front of our body. So a couple different options here. You can begin by just squeezing your shoulder blades together. So maybe taking your elbow points towards one another on the back side of your body. And just notice your chest open up, notice the collarbone broaden. Now, depending on the height of your chair, you have a couple other options. If it's pretty low, you can just take your spine up and over. I'm going to take my shoulders and just push it into the top here because it's a little high. But then I'm going to allow my front body to pull forward as I feel a nice rounding here, kind of arcing the back, and then maybe opening the shoulders here. Good. Pulling the arms to either side. Bring the gaze softly up. You don't want to crank the head back too far, so make sure you can breathe okay. Make sure the blood is still flowing. And then just keep breathing. Expanding all through the abdomen and the pecs, muscles of the throat as you breathe in. And then watching as everything softens and relaxes as you breathe out. Nice job, you guys. Keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Nice work. Take another inhale here. And then exhale slowly, slowly. Come on back up to seated. Great work, you guys. All right, let's take a breath to reset here. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome work. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move into our arms, our upper extremities. So let's go ahead and we'll start with shoulder flexion. So that's just taking this bone up and away from the side of the body here. Now, a couple different options. If you're able to, I suggest bringing your hands together and intertwining the fingers. So that's just going to allow the palms to open up a little bit, get a little bit more mobility and range all throughout the hands and the fingers. Of course, you have a couple other options. You can take more of a cupped grip if that's safer and more secure for you. You can always utilize the strength of one arm to assist the other. And then, of course, you always have the option of just raising one arm. So wherever you're at is perfect. Go ahead and be there. Just make sure you're continuing to breathe and honor your body. So once again, I'm going to guide with fingers in between one another. Come back to that starting position with feet flat, hips heavy, spine long. Take a deep breath in and begin to reach those arms up and over. Good. Maybe you're going in the direction of the ceiling. Maybe you're right here at shoulder height. That's okay. Wherever you're at today, just be there and feel into sensation. Try to notice if your shoulders are hiking up or if there's any extra pain or pressure. If there is, just back off a little bit, right? Feeling into your body, being aware of sensation, and just showing up to try and see what happens. You don't know if you don't try. Good. Take another deep breath in as your fingers reach a little higher. And then slowly, slowly release those hands down. Good. Especially after a deep stretch like that, you really want to be gentle, releasing the shoulders down. Nice job, you guys. All right, so now we are going to do our scapular glides. This is always the one where I don't have a table, so I'm going to use an imaginary one. However, if you have a table or a flat surface, you can place your hands on it for additional support. So what we're doing here is taking our shoulder blades away from one another, actually, right? So if you need to feel the opposite sensation, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then see if you can draw them away from one another and pulling them to the opposite sides of the rib cage, right? And then if your hands are on the table, pull those arms up and away from the body. This is going to allow the shoulder blades to simply glide a little further up and out of their resting position. Good, and it's just a small move, right? There shouldn't be any pain, no forcing. Breath is still moving. Good. And again, if you ever need to feel the difference, just pull your shoulder blades in towards one another and then gently pull them away from each other. Nice job, you guys. Take another breath in here. Reach those fingers away. And then exhale, slowly, slowly return back to seated. Nice work, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and face you once more. And now we're going to stretch the back sides of our shoulders here. So coming to our starting position, feet are flat, spine is long. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in as we sit up nice and tall. And then we'll start with the right arm, bring it up and across the body. And again, you have a couple options. Option number one, just reaching the hand away from you. Option number two, you can use the other shoulder for a little support. Just give it a gentle tug here. See what you notice in the back side of your right shoulder. And then, of course, option number three, you can use your free hand to gently pull that arm all the way across midline. Good. And then just allow yourself to settle. Feeling into this moment. Feeling into sensation. Awesome job, you guys. Keep the breath moving. If there's any pain, back off a little. Take another deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly, slowly release. Nice job. Good, we'll switch sides. So once again, starting position, take a breath in as you sit up nice and tall. And then we'll switch sides, bringing our left arm up and across. Nice job. Again, same three options. Number one, just reaching across the body. Number two, grabbing a hold of the shoulder. Gentle tug here, and then notice what you feel on the back side of the left arm. And then option number three, if you can bring your free hand up and just gently squeeze that arm into the body. Nice job, you guys. Keep that breath moving. Notice what comes up and just allow it to be. Let it happen. If there's any pain or discomfort, just back off a little bit, right? We're not trying to force anything. Good. Take another inhale here. And then exhale, slowly release. Let it go. Awesome work, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice work. All right, this is always my favorite part just because I feel like it lets go of any extra tension in the neck and shoulders. So we're just going to do some shoulder rolls here, right? Draw those shoulders up towards the ears and back down, up towards the ears and back down. Good. Maybe you go forward as well as backwards. Maybe you go one at a time. Whatever feels best in your body. Just release any extra tension or tightness or holding. Awesome job, you guys. All right, when you're done, we're going to go ahead and come back to the starting position. Feet are flat, hips are heavy on the ground. Feel your spine long and lifted. And now we're going to get into a little bit of neck stretching, right? So sit up nice and tall. Feel the top of your head reach towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Good. And then just start to soften. See if you can let go of any tension in the neck, maybe the jaw, maybe it's your eyebrows. Maybe you're clenching your fists and you don't even realize it. Just see if you can notice. Maybe you close your eyes. Just allowing gravity to draw the weight of the head over towards the right as you breathe into the left side of the neck here. Nice job, you guys. Keep that breath moving slow and steady. Good. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly come back through center. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and take another inhale here. Sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, gently drop the left ear down to the left shoulder. Good. Once again, giving yourself the opportunity to just let go. Let everything soften. Relax the jaw. Relax the eyes. Breathing into the right side of the neck this time as you let the weight of the head pour over towards the left. Good. Keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, this time gently drop the chin down towards the chest. And then just begin to make small circles with the head and the neck. Slowly rotating down and around. Watching and feeling as the stretch moves through all corners of the cervical spine. When you're ready, switch directions. Noticing if there's a difference in rotation. Feeling the muscles around your head and neck, just reacting to this gentle movement. Good, and as you're ready, come on back through center. Good, once again, come to that starting position. We'll bring our head back in line with our spine. Let the shoulders relax as you have your feet flat on the floor. Knees are bent, hips are heavy. Feel your spine long as you sit up nice and tall. And we will finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths. I invite you once more to close the eyes here. As we inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. Good. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. As you're ready, softly blink the eyes back open. Come on back into the space that you're in. And that ends our stretches for today. So I think we got through it. And I think we did it in order. So nice job, you guys. Way to get back into it. Way to show up and try. We are going to go ahead and move on to our mindfulness portion. So if you hold tight, I'm going to get that set up. So just give me 1 second. All right, you guys. Okay, so how is everyone doing out there? Hopefully those stretches did you well, woke the body up a little bit, got some energy moving. All right, so if you have joined us before, if you guys were along for the ride back in June and before that, um, then you have done the mindfulness with us, right? And so you kind of know what this routine looks like is we did our body stretches, we kind of got the physical body going, and now we're just going to focus on the breath and the mind, right? So just as we need to practice our physical activities and our physical exercises, it's equally important to give your mind and kind of the brain that reset as well, right? And it might look a little different. It's not going to be the go, go, go physical activity, but it's actually just the opposite where we're trying to just kind of let it all go. So if you've never joined us, that's totally perfect, or that's totally okay. And I'll guide you through all of this. So if you have joined us before, welcome back. And but also for those that have done it before, I always say there's no expectations, right? It can look really different from day to day, and how you show up, it just varies, right? And so it's okay. There's no right and there's no wrong. The only thing that we're going to try to do is focus on the breath. That'll kind of be like your guide, So if your thoughts start to wander, or you get distracted by a noise, or you start to feel something in your body and your mind, takes you elsewhere, we always come back to the breath. So I will give cues all throughout. But really, all you have to do is just show up, be comfortable, and just see what happens, right? So this is actually, it's kind of funny. Mindfulness is almost the opposite of trying, right? We're not trying actually to do anything. Our try in this is just showing up, right? So it's easier said than done, because once I start the timer, you'll be like, oh my gosh, we've been here for a million years. But in reality, it's only 15 minutes. So, and we'll ease into it. So we'll start that 15 minutes. That's what we'll do today. And it's just kind of an insight into how mindfulness and breath work can help you just kind of reset, give yourself that mental break that you might need. So the only thing that you have to do, as I said, is show up and try to relax. I guess that's the try, right? So what I will do, and this is how we were doing it before, so we'll continue that, is I use a timer on my phone. So you'll hear a beginning bell, and that'll indicate the beginning of the 15 minutes, right? And then all throughout, I'll offer some verbal cues, I'll offer you some instruction, and then there'll be a part at the end where I just will stop talking and I'll invite you to simply breathe. I'll breathe with you, and just try to kind of come into that relaxation phase. So, however it shows up for you today, that's okay, and heck, this is my first time back leading you guys in a little over a month. So, you know what? We're just going to see what happens. All we can do is try, right? So, yeah, go ahead, find a comfortable seat. Maybe that's the chair that you did your stretches in. Maybe you're lying down if that's safe and comfortable. So, whatever's best for you. And then just try to settle in, right? Take a couple deep breaths here. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. Take a few more just like that. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. Allow yourself to release any remaining tension, and then just simply arrive. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes. Allow the gaze and the focus and the attention to come inside. Turn inward. And with your eyes closed, see if you can see yourself using the mind's eye. Internally visualize and see yourself as you are in this moment. Seated or lying down. Body heavy and relaxed. Resting on the surface beneath you. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Notice if you're trying to control your breath or change something about this moment. If so, just acknowledge it. And then see if you can let it go. Release any control. Let go of trying to fix anything in this moment. And simply be. Simply arrive. Throughout this process, if you notice your mind has wandered or your thoughts have distracted you, that's okay. This is all a practice. If your attention goes elsewhere, notice it, acknowledge it, and then allow yourself to come back. Come back to this moment. Come back to the breath. Softly breathing in and then breathing out. As you're able, when you're ready, begin to bring all of your attention and your awareness to the breath, watching it as it enters your body, filling your physical form, lighting up your energetic being. And then as you exhale, watch as it slowly travels out the body, muscles and bones and tissue softening. Watch the breath. Watch as it travels in and watch as it travels out. Watch as it travels in and watch as it travels out. Observe as you inhale. Observe as you exhale. Observe as you inhale. And observe as you exhale. Keep observing, watching the breath in this moment. If your mind has wandered, that's okay. Notice it. Acknowledge where it went. And then try to come back. Try to focus on the breath. All we can do is try. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. If it helps, you can find one point on the body. Whether it's the nostrils or the throat, maybe the chest or the belly. And simply observe that physical form as it reacts to the breath. Watching it as you breathe in and watching it as you breathe out. Feeling the nostrils as you breathe in and feeling the nostrils as you breathe out. Watching as the chest expands with the breath in and watching the chest relax with the breath out. And watching as the belly fills with the breath in. And watching as the belly empties with the breath out. No right or wrong, wherever it works for you, try to keep your attention on the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. If you find yourself trying too hard, allow yourself to soften. Start with one single breath. See if you can watch your breath for one full cycle without interruption as you breathe in and as you breathe out. If you get interrupted during that cycle, that's okay. Try again. As long as the breath is moving, you have an infinite amount of chances to start over. So once again, for one full cycle, watch as you breathe in and watch as you breathe out. If you're able to watch for one full cycle, try for two. If two seems easy, try for three. If you can observe for three, try for four. And then just keep trying. Keep breathing. And know that you can always start over. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Returning to your breath, returning to this moment. Anytime your mind wanders. We are coming into the final few moments of this practice. So for the remaining minutes, I'm going to let go of my verbal guidance and simply join you in the breath. You'll hear a final bell indicating that our time is up. And until then, just continue to breathe. Try to focus on the breath. Watch as you inhale. Watch as you exhale. Watch as you inhale. Watch as you exhale. And just keep going. Inhale. And exhale. Take a soft breath in, and maybe a clearing breath out. just like that. Softly in and softly out. Releasing any focus, any attention, or any holding. Simply just letting go. Coming back to this moment. Feeling into your body. Noticing how you feel right now. As you're ready, when you're ready, softly begin to open the eyes. Come on back into the space that you're in. If you need to take a couple more deep breaths, please do so. If you want to stay, keep breathing in this space. Give yourself permission to do that. I want to thank you guys so much for coming back, reconnecting with us. We are very excited to be back with you, offering these videos, offering these services. Of course, we are open to any comments, feedback, suggestions, or even just a hello. Love to know who's out there, love to know who's watching. Give me a shout. And if you're up for it, join me this afternoon, 1:30. It'll be a little bit more upbeat, maybe a little bit more strength-based, endurance-based, right? Get that heart rate working. So yeah, but otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Continue to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and have a beautiful one. Hopefully I'll see you later at 1:30. Take care.